Intentional friction and breaking bad habits. What is intentional friction? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Make sure you hit subscribe if you want to learn more about intentional friction, breaking bad habits, and subconscious reprogramming. If you don't already know, my name is Amanda Piasta, and I'm documenting my journey of reprogramming my subconscious mind to lose weight. And so what does intentional friction have to do with all of this? Well, if you're anything like me, you probably have bad habits of just having junk food in the house. Probably guilty of having quick and easy meals on hand as well. So for example, I love cake. I absolutely love cake and cookies. And so when I see a delicious cake at the store, I am highly likely to want to buy it, especially if I don't have one at home. The same goes for having quick meals around. So my partner and I have 2 young children running around. We're both working, running a business, and so our lives are quite busy. And there are times where making lunch or dinner seems very overwhelming because you're just exhausted. And so I have all these quick meals on hand, like Kraft dinner, canned soup, blah, blah, blah. Some may be more healthy than others. The way that I create intentional friction to help myself move out of these bad habits is to basically go out of my way to create almost like a roadblock. So for example, I make a conscious choice to bake all of our bread here at home so that I do not walk through the bakery. I don't have a reason to walk through the bakery and see all of these cookies and cakes and everything. That is my way of putting intentional friction on having those kinds of items in the house. So rather than using willpower to just not eat those things or to not buy those things, I'm creating this automatic barrier to actually having that thing in the home. Let me know in the comments below, what's a bad habit that you have and what kind of intentional friction do you want to implement to help break that habit? Some other bad habits might be things like binge watching Netflix, or just not utilizing my free time to do things like exercise, yoga, things that get my body moving. And so something intentional that I can implement to ensure that my body is moving is to simply park at the far end of the parking lot, for example, when I'm running errands. Basically, I'm not giving myself a choice to have little physical movement because I'm forcing myself to walk that distance. And over time, this becomes more natural and easier. And so then making those choices becomes a lot easier. Now there is something that goes hand in hand with this, and that is actually celebrating those little things that you do to break those habits, those intentional friction moments. And I do this every night in my journal, also dubbed the Brag Book by the Empowered Healers Academy. Thanks, guys. It's not about being self-absorbed or anything like that. It's about building these subconscious habits for doing things that we want to do or that we want to see in our lives. So for example, if I created intentional friction to park way at the end of the parking lot and walk, at the end of the day, I'm gonna brag about that. I'm gonna be like, I parked at the end of the parking lot 5 times today. And when you do that, you send a hormonal response to your brain that says, boom, this was good. And then your subconscious mind will begin to automatically make those choices over and over again because it wants that hit of feeling good. If you want to learn more about how to use a brag book or use that subconscious reprogramming technique, then make sure you subscribe to this channel, and below this video, click the link to subscribe to my newsletter where I send out free reprogramming templates and all sorts of other goodies to my subscribers. So if you found this useful, please make sure you like this video and share it with someone else. And stay tuned for next episode where I will be explaining a little bit more about how subconscious reprogramming works. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.